sojourners as we travel from dusk to light. There is a language that speaks before words were ever formed. It does not come through lips, yet it is always speaking. It is the bending of trees in the wind, the stretching of light across the morning sky, the silent agreement between seed and soil. This is nature. Before man built temples of stone, God built temples of breath. Before pulpits was raised, mountains stood preaching without sound. And the rivers have always been baptizing, long before hands learned how to lower bodies into water. For nature is not separate from God. It is the garment he wears in silence. The wind moves, yet you cannot see it. But you see what it touches. So is the Spirit. As it is written, the wind bloweth where it list, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So is everyone that is born of the Spirit. This is John chapter 3, verse 8. Look closely. The tree does not strive to grow. It abides, and growth becomes its nature. The ocean does not compete for depth. It yields and becomes immeasurable. The sun does not ask permission to shine. It simply is what it was created to be. In you, O soul, why do you struggle to become what you already are in God? Nature does not rush, yet everything is accomplished. The seasons do not argue, yet transformation is inevitable. Winter strips, spring restores, summer matures, autumn releases. This is the gospel preached without a Bible. For even the leaves declare, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. There are things in you that must fall, like leaves. Not because you are dying, but because you are becoming. The seed must grow into darkness before it reaches for light. Buried, yet not forgotten. Hidden, yet being transformed. So too the soul that feels lost is often being planted. Do not curse the soul. It is working on you. The desert teaches what abundance cannot. In the wilderness, you learn the value of a single drop. In silence, you hear what noise has drowned out. In stillness, you discover that God was never far, only your attention was scattered. Even Jesus was led into wilderness, not to be destroyed, but to be revealed. Look again at nature. Nothing tries to impress. Nothing forces identity. The lion does not rehearse being a lion. The river does not study how to flow. They are aligned with their design. Alignment is the true definition of power. The chaos you feel within is often misalignment with what God has spoken over you. You are not lost. You are remembering. The heaven declare. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. This is in Psalms 19:1. But hear this mystery. Creation is speaking, but man has forgotten how to listen. You have studied scripture, but have you studied the sky? You have quoted verses, but have you discerned the rhythm of rain? You have learned doctrine, but have you studied the patience of trees? For nature is not your teacher above God. It is your reminder of him. When you return to stillness, you return to truth. When you reserve without striving, you begin to see. When you listen beyond sound, you begin to hear. And there, in the quiet communion between soul and creation, you will discover you were never separate. You were formed from dust, yet filled with breath. You are earth touched by heaven. So walk outside, not to escape life, but to encounter it. Let the wind touch your face, let the hand of the unseen. Let the sun remind you that light does not struggle to shine. Let the ground beneath your feet whisper, you belong, but you are also becoming.